So let's get right into it. I flew from London and had a 14-hour layover in Shenzhen. Tried to sleep, but couldn't. Did get some work done. Landed in Osaka, took a train to Osaka Station, where I looked for a place to unpack and rebuild my bike. Let's see how this goes. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Okay, so minor disaster. Maybe averted. I mean, technically just buy a saddle, but let me try to ride this for a bit. By the time I put the rack back on the bike and taped up the saddle, it was about 4:30, so that's when I set off towards Kyoto, where I booked the hotel for the night. It's a 46-kilometer ride, super flat along the river, up to Kyoto, and mostly on separated roads. So got off at Osaka Station and unpacked. Yeah, weird. The saddle doesn't feel different at all. Like no clicking. Okay. Kind of navigate along the river until I've joined up the Garmin route, because when you're off route it doesn't navigate here again. I was warned about those gates. Oh my god, what are these gates? Oh god, they wreck your derailleur if you're not careful too. Interesting buildings. So a lot of this type of road for the last, I don't know, since I got on this path, I guess. You can go up there, but there's more people walking around. I think there might not be those stupid gates, but yeah, it's just a lot of people. I think I have a tailwind because I'm blasted. So this is 20.7 kilometers into the ride. Another 26k or a bit more to go. This is trippy. Looks like it's a part of a bridge floating in midair. I guess good a place as any to do a bike check. So I couldn't find a place to toss all the cardboard, so this is still sticking out a bit. This saddle, oh my god, it looks so sketchy, but it's holding. I'll see what saddles they have in the bike shop tomorrow. But like, it was a pretty hard hit. Look, even this part cracked. It wasn't just like the rail, so it was a pretty big impact. Definitely need to pack it better next time. Maybe put cardboard around it. Oh, it's like 30 something kilometers in. 14k left maybe. So 40 kilometers in, 6:45, 1 hour 53 minute elapsed time. Getting hungry. Oh, survived. It's 7:17. I guess it gets pretty dark here pretty quick. Gonna bag this and bring it in. It's kind of a small room, but not bad for 56 pounds for 2 nights. After dropping everything off, I found a nearby izakaya and had these yakisoba noodles and deep fried horse mackerel, which quickly became one of my favorite dishes. This long of 2 beers was only 13 pounds, so yeah, Japan's still cheap for food. So yeah, I was lucky with the southwest tailwind, otherwise it would have been a slog after getting off the plane. Yeah, not bad time, 22 kilometers an hour with the loaded bike. It's the bike for today. Bring my lock. And brought a Dimpa bag just in case I have to maybe take a train back in case something happens. But yeah, the saddle is it's okay. Maybe additional theft deterrent. This was the planned route for the day, about 85 kilometers and 1,300 meters of elevation gain. The whole point was to see the famous Japanese forest roads for cycling, so it's definitely hilly on purpose. Also tagged a few shrines and temples that a normal tourist would never really go to that look kind of interesting. First stop will be Konbini Family Mart or 7-Eleven or something. It's the bare minimum block, I guess. Stepping into Family Mart. Okay, what did I get? I got espresso, coffee, and 3 onigiri. Okay, capturing a bit of cycling up this big road. I think technically I can cycle on that car traffic road as well. I didn't get very far until I saw something kind of interesting, so. In a temple. It's literally like 100 meters down the road. Stopped at Imamiya Shrine. Just locked it within the compound. Couldn't find a rack anywhere, so. Yep. Gonna take a look around. It's cute. Maybe it was because it was my first temple stop of the trip, but I spent a lot of time taking photos here. It was quite nice, though. And yeah, this shrine for a interesting looking rock. Misty Mountain. Interesting views, maybe? Getting out of the city. Getting foggy. Very nice road though. Very few cars. Oh, there's one. And my Garmin keeps beeping. So it's raining a bit harder now. Actual raindrops and not just mist. Maybe I should put the rain cover on. Any good views? Ooh, mostly forest, I guess. Nice little stop. It is raining a bit more. I'll eat the other onigiri I have. If I was a proper YouTuber, I'd set up a camera tripod and bike along this road. But I didn't bring a tripod. You'll just have to imagine that shot.
Direction of travel. Oh yes. I mean, there for a while there.
Ooh. I don't know why I stopped and ate a rice beef curry, but I'm only like 17 kilometers into the ride. Yeah, it's already almost 1, so I better get rolling. Still have like 60 something kilometers to go. Uh-oh, I'll take a wrong turn. It's interesting. Oh, do a little walk up here. Just leave my bike behind this lantern. Go for a walk. The moss on the ropes is kind of interesting. Awesome. The river is so nice here. $35K, very slow average speed because I keep stopping. 40 something K to go. Looks like I didn't miss all the blossoms. I think these are plum blossoms. So on Google Satellite View, it's a very nice tiered rice fields. Unfortunately, not much of a view from the road. This is a slight diversion, 44K.
I spent quite a lot of time going back and forth in this little village looking for this shrine because the pictures on Google Maps look really cool, but someone uploaded the wrong photos to the location.
This Japanese maple here is very pretty.
Apparently, Japanese maple starts red, turns green in the summer, and turns red again in the fall.
Okay, let's record something.
I feel like I was narrating or tempting fate in this recording, but yeah, essentially coming up, it's like a crash. I'll leave the timestamp if you want to skip it, because honestly, like, I don't even enjoy watching it, but if you're curious, I did crash. Yeah, it's essentially like a groove in the road, and probably because I have like a front bias for braking power with the front disc brakes. But I mean, you take a look and see like if this would have been avoidable with like a different bike or a different braking setup. Because once you get that front wobble, it's pretty hard to control.
I think this is mostly a downhill. Already blasted through a bit of it, but this is a two-way road. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, two-way road. Oh, me. Oh, what did I hit? Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so that was a bit of a tumble. I don't even know what I hit. I guess it was just like a groove in the road. Oh, my poor camera. Hand is a bit bloody. I think it's just a scrape, it's fine. Yeah, just gonna clean up, put on gloves. In the crash, it looks like I bent this chain, but luckily I brought a spare. Wow. So it doesn't shift into the highest gear. Not the biggest deal, I guess. Oh, and found a toilet rest stop, so just cleaning up and reassessing right now.
Adrenaline definitely helped me keep going there, but the bike was rideable, and unfortunately I didn't have a first aid kit, but keeping the gloves on definitely stopped the bleeding and kept the injury out of mind. This shrine's supposed to bring good luck to relationships and marriages. It's kind of cute with all the rabbits.
It's a rabbit shrine. Oh, that's sunlight. So many of these nice little waterfalls along this route. Oh, this climb is no joke. reservoir. Let's take a look. Wow, it's really kind of creepy. You can just fall right over. Very cool. I guess these are the cars that didn't survive Kyoto drift. It's a Nissan 350Z, maybe. Interesting. Just in like a field. Okay, this is the steepest so far. Konnichiwa. I don't speak Japanese, sorry.
言葉同時にね、ごめんね。はい、どうも。
Sick. Racing on these roads, maybe? Damn. Another one. Is this the famous 8086? The shape kind of looks like it. I guess this is a very hard corner to take. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What is this? Holy crap. Oh my god, it's a frog. What the heck? Almost killed him. Okay, lowest gear. Okay, am I doing the switchback? Okay, that's not that bad. Why did it look so scary?
This was 61 kilometers into the ride and it was after the big climb, so it was a big descent.
Stupid beeping, oh my god. So I just reached the peak of the last climb and kind of hard to tell, but this descent goes in this dark forest. Looks kind of creepy, but I'll record it and take it chill. looks interesting. What is this?
On the route I took coming down from the mountain, this intersection pretty much connects directly to the Arashiyama bamboo forest, super touristy area. So the roads and houses here are really nice. It was good contrast coming from those rough mountain roads.
No photographing, members only. Private property. Wow. That's very nice. I'm not photo, I'm videoing. Building is so wide. Oh my god. I'm gonna get a nice sunset. I think I'm taking a less direct route back. Follows the river again. I don't know, maybe I should have gone on the big streets. There would be more restaurants. Maybe I'll reroute. It is nice though. Similar to last night.
Ended up at a chain ramen place closer to the hotel, and yeah, just destroyed this giant ramen. It was only like 10 pounds with the drink and the horse mackerel side dish again.
Already taped it. So the other thing that broke is the block, because the bag came off and then this part split. I'm just taping the chunk I have here, and then it's actually holding up pretty well. I should have done this on the road, but it actually held up fine with just the strap pulling it together. But yeah, putting this piece back, it actually feels quite secure.
So a bit of a post-ride, post-crash assessment. The carbon fork survived. My carbon rack took a bit of a hit from the flip, I guess, and one of the joints became loose, so I had to strap to pull it kind of together again. As you saw before, the bag frame broke, but it somehow stayed together with some straps. And I actually kept the same frame for my Paris ride after, and yeah, even the saddle survived with the crash, because I mean it did flip over, but again it was fine. Overall, still a great day of riding, and yeah, no regrets.
Okay, it's 8:21. Spent like 20 minutes setting this up. I feel like everything's held together by tape right now. Gonna try to get there quick. Maybe 5-hour moving time again, and Diane will be there around 2, I think, so hopefully won't keep her waiting for too long. Loaded up with 3 more onigiri. That kind of worked out yesterday, and 2 drinks. Okay, big climb coming up. Right up there, resting under a overpass. Very nice day. A lot of switchbacks, but at least I have a view. It's gonna be a long 3.5K. Okay, looks like I gave myself a diversion going up there to see a temple. So I guess let's go. This road is so steep. Very nice little waterfall though. I think even the camera will capture this ridiculous grade. The Garmin doesn't even really show how steep it is. There's like no one else here after that van left. So I think I'll just leave it here and take a walk up. There's a walk all the way up to a weather tower. Probably not today. Let's take a look. $300 yen. Okay, we'll do it. I'm a good tourist. Very nice. Won't be climbing this today.
Really glad I got to experience that again, just like the Buddhist monks chanting in the temple and no one else around. 10 years ago, when I was in Japan in Kyoto, I got to experience a similar thing near this cemetery, and that was honestly one of the most like spiritual, like enlightening things that happened. Just like wandering in the morning light and just, oh yeah, that was a great morning.
Just taking a break here. Good a place to eat as any. Yeah, I had to push that section. I think I saw it peaked at like 18%, but I think the Garmin wasn't even detecting it because I was pushing. Oh my god. See that little dip or spike there? That was down there. But this is rideable, just about. I'll put the phone down. So nice though. Okay, this is the summit. I think it's downhill for quite a bit. Yeah, 9K. The rest of the climbs are easy. The problem is this first 18.68K took me like 2 hours and 10 minutes. I guess that includes some stops as well, but still. Okay, better get going. More climbing. Oh, these 15-16% grades are actually pretty killer. Gonna eat another onigiri. I've seen 3 road cyclists now coming from the other direction. This is a nice road. Much smoother than yesterday's. Although still a lot of damp leaves. Be careful. I just passed a very steep section. It said 24%, which I don't believe because I rode up, so it's not 24. Ooh. .57 kilometers more on this climb, and then there's one more climb after, a bit shorter, around 3k. I feel like I'm not even halfway there. 43k in 3 hours and 49 elapsed time. It's like just halfway. A big portion of the last bit is downhill, but it's also in the city, so can't really go that fast. About time. And I got a second. Well, so good, I just destroyed that. 16, 17%. It's brutal. Last big climb of the day, though. Gorge or valley leading into Osaka. Oh. I see Osaka. Osaka. So 6 hours elapsed time, 4.5 hour moving time. Definitely didn't stop as much as the day before, but I did beat Diane to the hotel. Had to wait a bit, and then we went to this mall complex that we visited like 10 years ago. The discount department store sushi was honestly some of the best sushi I've ever had. Did some window shopping, had a lot of cool stores that offer kind of customization, and then finished the night off with some more conveyor belt sushi. It was pretty pricey at £30 since it was top floor of a mall. So yeah, just ended the night walking around this area a bit more. So yeah, after coming back to Osaka, we spent the 25th of April going to the Osaka World Expo. It's fake 3D printing something. The 26th, we just kind of walked around Osaka a bit. Managed to fit a visit into Loro Cycle Works in Osaka. I think their main store is actually in Kyoto, northern Kyoto, but I didn't get to visit them on this trip. But yeah, this is the place to go if you're into kind of mini velos, folding bikes. They have so many accessories. You see a lot of these things on web stores and online, but it's nice to actually get to touch and feel it in person. If you watch my Japan packing video, you'll know that I originally planned to bike from Osaka to Kinosaki Onsen, the next town we're going to stay in. But that's 150 kilometers, and given the crash, it's probably better I take a few days off, and there was still so much to see. So I ended up just taking the train with Diane up there. So yeah, we'll continue on the video next week or maybe in a few days, and it'll cover kind of what we did, kind of day rides in Kinosaki Onsen. We rode a bit in Kyoto, and then also I did some solo rides around Tokyo. And yeah, it's a long video again, but hopefully it's kind of interesting.